good evening, and welcome to Santa Fe Trail High School. It is week one of the high school football playoffs in the state of Kansas. I'm Ryan Ragland with the, as athletic director, Chris Henry has dubbed it, the Charger Broadcast Network. Will the Thrill McIntyre, the stat man in hand, and also getting a little help from Tyler Bolt tonight with the camera and some of the computer stuff, the production and everything. So a huge thanks to him for lending the hand. I'm going to be on the sideline tonight doing the play-by-play, so a little bit different, a little bit of different perspective that I'll have, and I'm going to go ahead and head down to the field and get with Coach Erickson. Will's going to be up here, and he's going to have the stats. Tyler's going to be controlling the camera and the graphics for the computer, so hopefully everything's good to go. And it's a kind of an exciting evening for Santa Fe Trail. They're going to be looking for their first postseason win since 2016, when they went 3 games deep, ended up defeating Osawatomie, Jefferson West. At Santa Fe. It's been a pleasure watching these guys. And we're going to coach. Start the music real quick. I'm going to talk to the refs here before Coach Erickson gets out, and we'll see if we can carry the coin flip. So go ahead and trying to see if Tyler's got his headset on. Trying to look around and see if he's got it. All right, go ahead and play the music, and I'll be back here in a second. All right, Ryan Ragland back with you as I'm on the sideline tonight. Dustin got called into work, and my son Jeff Ragland not feeling the best, so kind of doing this on their own as we're waiting for two 2016. The Chargers have lost the whole five of the 5 years since
Check.
2016, so it's a kind of
Hey
a
Ryan,
little different not
you're
having
cutting
Holt
out a
out here.
little
But
bit when
this is a
you're not in the middle.
Chargers coming in 6-2, only 2 losses against Wellsville and Burlington, I believe it was. I'd have to look again. Guys, but Chargers coming off a tough loss 2 weeks ago. They had the win again. With for the game, that's that quick. But yeah, talking about the weather, and I don't know how much rain they had here in Overbrook. Me living in Ottawa and working in the Gardner, Kansas City area, we got a lot of rain, but field conditions, no puddling, no soft spots, great footing. All right. Again, a huge thanks to Tyler with me. All right, White.
Blue, you won the toss. You want to?
We want the ball.
They want to catch. They want.
You know, direction is going to the east, which I kind of a little bit different. I think Coach Eric wants to set the tone.
Ryan, do you got your ears on?
Real quick, Tyler, give me a thumbs up. Everything sounding okay with the mic? Tyler, everything sounding okay? No?
We can't hear you.
You don't hear me very well? Okay. Wherever the light is on that box by the camera, up by the window, there's a black box. Turn. Do I need, no. On the black box. There you go. The one with the two antennas. One has a light right next to it. Turn it up and. Is it just low volume? Is it just low volume? Is it low volume? Does it sound okay now?
Ryan, can you hear me?
Are we good? Okay. Tyler came in a bit later, and I didn't get my on-air monitor going. So, as we're getting set, week 1 of the high school playoffs in Class 3. Short pooch, and it's going to be caught. So down the ball. Royal Valley comes in with a record of 3-5. Really wants to get the cameras in the booth. real quick, Cody, if there's a problem with the mic or anything, have Will text me since he has my number. If there's a problem. Six. Gonna take it himself. Have enough for a first down, looks like. Edwards on the keeper. And that was pretty planned. Had a feeling of the Panthers were going to be coming with the blitz. And they just opened up the inside like Noah parting the Red Sea and let Edwards get in there for the first down. Clock. By Worthen. And Worthen's going to have to come out for a play with his helmet coming off. Charger team, and again, got to be Coach Edwards right now. Moving. The way to keep a team from scoring is to keep their defense on. That's it back in. A heck of a block by Tanteros. They wanted to set the tone. He just ran it downfield. And we'll get the stats on that drive from Will here in a little bit. Everything still sounding okay, Tyler? Everything okay? All right, everything's good. Check the chat page real quick. It is the same people. Well, the I don't know. We're good with the sound though. Okay. Yep, I checked on. So 4 on the clock. Gotcha, Will. This play, we'll get with you with the. Tell Will we'll get with him after this play. We'll get with the stats that he has, real quick. Oh, let Will know what he got for the stats so far, Will.
All right, guys. The total for that was 76 yards. You had Worthen four carries for 47 yards. Tanteros 1 for 7. And Sykter 1 for 1, with the only passing was for Slavin, 1 catch for 4 yards.
All right. 3rd and 4. Trying to get back to the inside. And enough for the first down. Try to get teams because they're not in numerical order. I don't know why they're not. I was looking at that earlier. On the play. Bryson Cottinger. They're going to have illegal substitution, I believe. We're 20 men on the field, I believe. So makes a 2nd and 1 from the 50 for Royal Valley. On the keeper, senior. The flag on the play, we're going to have holding, so it's going to negate that and bring it back. If you can, make a comment, let me know that you're hearing everything okay. second 11, clock at 6:55. It's going to be a first down. Ready to put the ball. The defense. Up the middle across 30. Clock running at 6:05, second and 7. Fake it. Get it up to here. And this, tell you what, this is going to be a quick game. And Nola Bush, house, BCA. itself version. So 8:08 to go in the first quarter. And as they say, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball. Nothing yet? At all? You hear me at all? Back up to the booth. Well, looks like we're going to be up here. I think I have the wrong headset hooked up, but we'll get that turned up a little bit. There we go. Well, there we go. Apologize for that. Try to do something a little bit different. There we go. Now we got you turned up. There we go. Go ahead and just do the camera, Tyler. Go ahead and do that. All right, so 1st and 10 for Santa Fe Trail. Edwards looking off to the right side in the flat, pass complete. Struther, excuse me, on the completion, just short. In fact, I'm just going to go right out here. I'll stay out of your way. So 2nd and 1. Worthing down at the 48-yard line. So 1st down for Santa Fe Trail. So they got the ball down at the 49. Pretty impressive drive for Royal Valley on that first drive. Edwards looking to pass. He's going deep. I think he might have gotten hit as you let go of the ball. Sorry. Okay, now they got, yep, sorry about that. Evidently, I didn't have the right headset hooked up, so. Yeah, okay. We may try to call an audible during the half. A different headset that might work. Ball down at the 45-yard line of Royal Valley. Appreciate everyone chiming in. Once in a while, can barely hear. I'll continue when stats given. No sound, and I'm tuning as far as I can guess. Yes. FIFA plays with. Yeah, I don't think. Sometimes you got to test stuff out to find out if it works or not. Anyway, 3rd and 3 from the 45. Worthing just they tried a little trick play, and Worthing on the direct snap, and he went to take off, and his foot decided it was going to slide, so that didn't work out very well. I got a feeling Coach Edwards is going to go for it here. As Erickson was going to go for it. Edwards comes back out on the field. Worthen off to the right side. He's got a couple blocks ahead of him across the 45. Tiptoes on the sideline. He has a first down. Trying to see who those lead blocks were. I know one of them was Luke Greenfield. I didn't get the other one. Like I think I said, I don't know if you heard me before, but I said on that first drive, it looks like Royal Valley is going to get a pretty big dose of Mr. Worthen tonight. Edwards, one-step drop, hook pattern to Slavin. And he's around the corner. We have a flag on the field. And it looks like he's going to be in for the touchdown. It's going to be Strother. But check the flag, and they're going to bring it back against Santa Fe Trail. And that was just a little simple hook pattern. And they're going to have a holding, so it's going to bring that one back. So it's going to make it 1st and 15. Edwards, one-step drop off to the right side. Pass complete to Strother. Sometimes I got a lot of these flat patterns that Santa Fe Trail is doing. You got to think that Coach Erickson is kind of setting up a play coming up, trying to get the Panthers to bite up on those short ones. About that time, they're going to get them to go over the top. That's going to be into the first quarter. 8-8 to score. Santa Fe Trail charging. And, Will, if you would see this spreadsheet that Will has for stats, it's incredible. And waiting on Will to get done with all his stats here.
Let's give him a round of applause out there, ladies and gentlemen. Rich and Wendy, come on, let's hear it out there. 44th wedding anniversary.
Are you ready to give the totals there, Will?
Santa Fe Trail, 12 rushes for 91 yards. Passing 4 of 6 for 36 for a total of 127. Royal Valley, 14 runs for 48 yards, 1 pass, 1 completed for 28 yards for 104 total. Time of possession, Santa Fe Trail 6:18, Royal Valley 5:42.
Pretty equal. That adds up to an 8-8 tie so far. So Santa Fe Trail starting the second quarter. Edwards back to pass. On the slant. Pass complete. Breaks a couple tackles in for a touchdown. Santa Fe Trail. Al Strother with the catch. Got hit a couple times by a couple Panthers and gets in for the score. And Santa Fe Trail. Yep. Yeah, that space bar. It's amazing how it catches you, doesn't it? So Santa Fe Trail going for 2. Man in motion. Or going with a direct snap. And in for the touchdown. And I think that was Worthen. Can't tell with the lights flashing, but another 8-point lead. So Santa Fe Trail being very, very effective. That is super, super cool. What do you think of them lights, Will? Is that kind of cool?
They are great.
Do we call that 80 Director Henry's little toy with the lights? He likes those.
Yeah.
Okay. His right smile. I said I'm calling the lights your toy because you get to get them doing whatever.
And when I can't call offense or defense,
You might as well have some fun, right? Hey, you're already calling offense and defense, even if you're not on the side. I already know that. So Santa Fe Trail ready to kick off. 11:52 to go in the half. And getting the kick at about the 5-yard line, bringing it across the middle. Oh my goodness! Get the number of the truck. Big hit by Gavin Smith, the 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. Hits like my Kenworth T800. So Royal Valley looking to respond to the back-to-back scores by Santa Fe Trail. On the carry is Stevens. I'll tell you what, that front line, I'm trying to get the rest of that front line for Royal Valley. We already got the left side at 305 and 250. On the keeper. Oh, my goodness. I believe. I'll tell you what. That is what you call assignment sound. I didn't get the who made the play. Julian Daniels, the outside linebacker, did exactly what you're supposed to do. As you got to have someone cover the pitch man. And he almost got there before the pitch did, Will. Just a tad bit. So 3rd and 11, this is exactly what you want. You want that long down and distance. Single back set, trips to the near side. Roll out and pass. It was catchable, but a flag on the play. And we're going to have holding. That's going to be declined, I would think, and that's going to make it 4th and 11. Yep, they're going to decline it, 4th and 11. So 3rd and out. So thanks to Doran Weekly for chiming in, Barb King, Landon Burgess, I believe, Janet Coughlett. Hope I'm saying these names correctly. But we may try to switch out a different mic. Are we going to blow this down again? No flag on the play, just a whistle. Nope, swapping out. No, that's all right.
no, it didn't ever go out. It didn't go out.
That's what are they going to call? They have the flag on the play. as they talk a little bit to find out what's going on. Kind of confused a bunch of us. And they're going to come talk to Coach Edward or Coach Erickson. Wish I was down on the sideline to find out. So penalty is going to be declined. It's going to be a safety. So points for Santa Fe Trail. And Santa Fe Trail getting the ball back. And this could be huge. Santa Fe Trail getting the ball back. If they can go down there and score again, you're looking at a possible 18-point lead. And it looks like Coach Marston is rallying the team together and saying, okay, boys, here we go. Need to relax a little bit.
Where they kicked from, was it 25? I can't remember. 20 or 25?
25. What is it? 620.
So Royal Valley is going to kick off from the 20 with Santa Fe Trail getting the ball.
We've kicked off before on a safety too because our kicker's better than our corner.
Going with a high kick, taking at the 43. Strother's with it. He takes around the outside. He's got a lot of room ahead of him. He's at the 20, the 10, and for the touchdown on the initial two-point conversion kickoff. And just like that, in less than 20 seconds, 8 points are scored with a two-point conversion possibly. I got to think Coach Erickson's just going to go for one now, make it a 17-point game. Strother just got around to the outside, and there was no one there to get him. Nice job by the special teams to create that wall.
What's going on? Coach! They don't know what they're doing out there. Call a timeout. They don't know what they're doing.
We got time.
What do I do? Do the same thing. Hike to the halfback.
We got time.
Let's go.
Push, push. Is he in?
And for the two-point conversion,
Is he in?
I don't see this. Seamless good. Two-point conversion good. Luke Edwards with the quarterback keeper.
so 26-8, 9:55 to go.
26. Royal Valley Panthers 8.
So I believe they caught that at the 43 to make it a 57, if my mathematics
Yes.
is correct. Really? Will, I'm correct. Wow. That doesn't happen very often, you know.
This time I'd like
Want to thank everyone for joining us on the
football team.
broadcast.
Volunteers to help us out here today. Give them a round of applause. Thank you for all the work that you're doing here for our Santa Fe Trail Church. Thanks again, Eric.
So I got to be thanking Santa Fe Trail defense makes this a 3-and-out. That's a good boot. Takes that thing out of the end zone.
Daniel's kickoff in the end zone is going to result in a touchback. First and 10 Panthers.
So in 12 seconds, we scored 10 points.
What was that, Will? 10 seconds?
12.
12 seconds. I said under 20, so I figured I was covering it pretty well.
12 seconds.
But you nailed it down.
Well, I'm doing a poor job of taking pictures here.
Well, I got a good one. I got a good picture for you. All right, check that picture out I just sent. You can put that on the Twitter page. You'll like that. That's just nice, isn't it? That's that quality Samsung Nun iPhone picture. Off to the far side, going to that heavy left side of the line for Panthers. And it looks like the running back may still be down. He's slow getting up.
Great picture.
Isn't it, though? And it looks like Bausch might have tweaked the ankle there just a little bit. 3rd and 5. Fake the initial handoff. And it looks like they're going to have it at the 30, enough for the first down. That might be just a bit short. Yep. Make it 3rd and 1.
I knew there was a bunch of people. I just didn't know there was this many. It used to be this many.
This is where the fun is. So 4th and 1. Panthers going to go for it. 8:25 on the clock and running. McKenzie looks over the sideline. And they're going to have enough for the first down. Stops the clock while they move the chains. Not sure if there's a way to check. What's the way to check scores around the area? McKenzie keeps it, and he was going to try to pitch it off, and not much there, and then he got wrapped up. And it looks like the tackle was made by Luke Greenfield. The winner of this game will take on the winner between Baldwin and Topeka Hayden. Topeka Hayden undefeated at 8-0. Fake the initial handoff, and it goes to Stevens. And he was good enough for the first down, and just like that, Royal Valley just kind of goes back to what they do. And that left side's doing a nice job getting the holes open. And about 5 yards on that carry. I'll try to do something here real quick. Oh, you're right. There we go. Try to get it just a little bit closer. So 2nd and 5. Hand off to Stevens again. And I'll tell you what, Stevens, man, when he hits the hole, he hits it quick. It's going to be enough for a first down. Clock stops at 6:46. Kind of figured. Just a heavy dose of running. Looks like this might be one of the quicker games this evening already. Can't remember which game that was. Was it the Baldwin game? First quarter took 45 minutes.
Yeah, because there were so many.
All the penalties in 45 minutes were halfway done with the second quarter. Hand off to the fullback. Not much there.
Side hand off to number 19. Oh, there. Looks like tackle by number
And
56. Cody Cooper in charge.
we'll get some comments from Coach Erickson. I hope you guys were able to hear a little bit of the interview I had with them, Baldwin and Hayden. 14-0 Topeka Hayden over Baldwin right now, so second quarter. Stevens with a carry off that left side. Stopped just short of first down. And sorry about not being able to get the comments with Coach Erickson, but we'll get him right here at the end of the half. Stevens on the carry, tackle by Jenneret, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. So make it 1st and 10. Handoff. Hinks on the tackle. I didn't get who was on the carry on that one. Might have been Manny Oliveria. Not much there on second down. Let's go, Manny. I believe we have a Panther in the group, folks. Landon Burgess. Let's go, Manny. So hey, we like that. Clock running at 3:50. And this is what we saw out of the Panthers the first drive. Hand off to Stevens, tripped up, but I believe he might have the first down. Yep, and they're going to stop the clock, move the chains. Or are they going to measure? Yep, they're going to measure real quick. Looks like they might be a pinch short. You got to be thinking Panthers are going to go for it. They've been pretty successful on 4th down. So clock at 3:36. Really important for Royal Valley to get this score, to cut this lead down to 10 and then get the ball back. Stevens slips a couple tackles, gets in for the touchdown, Panthers. And look for them to hit the 2-point conversion. I believe that was Stevens. Kind of hard to tell with the silver numbers on the white jerseys. So Royal Valley going for 2. Hand off to Stevens off that left side, breaks a tackle, bumps into another one in, makes it 26-16. 3:26 to go. So look for Santa Fe. Really need to get a score here, because if not, Royal Valley will get the ball back to start the second half, and they have a chance to cut this down to 3, possibly 2 on the score. So this is pretty important. 3.5 minutes left to go in the half. We'll wait for you got some stats for us, Will?
Total yards for Santa Fe so far.
36 yards total offense for
They had the-
for Santa Fe.
Yeah.
I was thinking Royal Valley. So 127 total yards in the first quarter, 36 in the second, and for Royal Valley 104 in the first quarter, 42 in the second. Oh, 84. I'm sorry.
Hasn't come across yet.
Oh, okay. So a short kick. It's going to give
Tackle by number 22, Brian of the Panthers. Gonna bring up 1st and 10 for your Chargers.
So Santa Fe trail with the ball, 3:20 to go in the half with the ball on their 41. So 59 yards to go for a score. Plenty of time. They really don't have to rush it. They can utilize the clock. Both teams have the full timeouts. Edwards back to pass. He's going deep for Tanteros, complete across the 20 down at about the 19 or 18-yard line. Tanteros got around the defense on the backside, and Edwards just laid it right on him. But we're going to have an eligible man downfield, and it's going to bring the ball back. Killer. And that's not really a play you see an ineligible man downfield when you're going on a jet or on the go route.
Run the same play again.
So backs it up 10 yards. 5 yards, excuse me. So 1st and 15. Plenty of time on the play clock. Twins to both sides. Single back set. Edwards rolling out. It's going to gets the ball downfield. It's going to be complete at the 20-yard line. Slavin with the catch.
No penalties this time. That's going to bring up a 1st down.
Slavin, who was out a couple weeks ago against Wellsville, or actually, Slavin. Well, that was Blake Slavin, excuse me. I was thinking Cody. But they brought in Cody for the wideout. So 1st and 10. And Worthen. And he's going to get good yardage. And he's going to be down about the 13. So make it 2nd and about 3, a long 3. Clock at 2:20, so you got to be thinking take a lot of time off the clock. You don't want to give Royal Valley too much time on the clock. Edwards back to pass, complete on the slant, in for the touchdown, Santa Fe Trail. Santa Fe Trail just goes down there and puts the ball in the end zone. And that didn't take long. I thought it was about 1:20. He's a gentleman. Look at Tyler go, dude.
He was in the way.
Huh?
He was in the way.
Oh, he was in the way. I thought you were offering her the chair.
No.
She-
He would never get the chair.
Wow. Obviously, I don't know Tyler. I thought he was offering you the chair. No, well, back to the game where I was going to give him a bunch of kudos and everything, and he just right down the hill. I mean, good Lord. But the 2-point conversion is good. Makes it 34-16
That brings our score, Santa Fe Trail 34.
with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter. Timeout on the field.
So my question is real quick, Tyler. Since you're helping us with this, did you get any pizza yet?
No, I don't want pizza.
You don't eat pizza?
No, I eat pizza. I'm just not hungry.
Oh, you just man, when pizza's offered, you just take it. Doesn't matter if you're hungry or not.
Yeah, but I wrestle.
Ah, got to keep weight. What weight you going in at?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I just know I can't go any higher.
You just can't go. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, that was the one thing about wrestling I couldn't do. If I saw something I wanted to eat, I'm going to eat it. I can't sit there and. So, have you ever seen Vision Quest? You haven't watched Vision Quest. I'm telling you, go home, Netflix, YouTube, whatever. Pull up Vision Quest. It'll be your favorite wrestling movie.
It's a great movie.
See, Chris Henry says it's a great movie. He wants to take on the shoot. Remember that. The fumble, and it's going to Santa Fe Trail on the fumble.
Santa Fe Trail Charger.
Wow. When Royal Valley gets the ball, they run it efficiently and nicely, but man, a safety, a turnover,
Saw number 54
the kickoff return on the safety for a score has really put Royal Valley in a bad spot.
First and 10 for the Chargers on the Panther 30-yard line. Come on, put the hammer down on this team. Come on.
So promise me, Tyler, you're going to go home and you're going to watch Vision Quest. Ask your parents. No, ask your parents about it. You got to watch Vision Quest.
My dad's probably seen it.
I know he's seen it. Anyone that likes wrestling has seen it. It's the greatest wrestling movie in history. I promise you. Quick pass to the left side, incomplete, just barely out of the stretched hands for Slavin. Stop the clock at 1:51. See, even Dorian Weekly saying good movie. Oh, good movie. See, you got people are telling you.
Hey, I'll tell you another classic, All the Right Moves.
All the right moves. Another good. See, 2 weeks ago we were talking about barbecue. Now we're talking movies.
All the Right Moves was such a classic.
Yeah. So we have a penalty.
If you want to get early 90s classic, the program.
The program. Another good one. But I'm trying to remember another good wrestling movie. I can't think of one outside of Vision Quest.
WrestleMania 5.
WrestleMania 5.
I'm part 3 myself.
3. I don't think that's the wrestling we're talking about, gentlemen. 1:51 on the clock. Edwards just gets eaten up.
Edwards attempt pass attempt.
The first time he's really been pressured. The first time he's been brought down, so it's going to be third and
Sacked by
a ways.
Mason Irwin at the 10.
Third and about 19.
He's going to bring a third and long for the Chargers. Timeout Chargers.
So if you have another good wrestling movie, because we have to get a nice little doubleheader for Tyler here to get him ready for wrestling. So another good wrestling movie. Homework?
Yeah, that exists.
That does exist. Yes. That can be your break.
That's not
A little bit of homework. Take a break, watch Vision Quest, then go back to homework and finish it. That way you cover both ends of the school necessities.
Like a kid
during the half, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I was debating on trying to hook up the other headset that we usually have. I don't know if that would work out very well or not. Edwards dropping back, getting chased. He's going to have to get it downfield. Try to throw it back across his body, and that's not a bad deal. 1:32 left on the clock. And we're going to have holding on Santa Fe Trail. I would believe they would decline it.
Penalty flag on the field. It's like holding on the Chargers.
Yeah, they're going to decline it. It's going to be fourth in a bunch, so Santa Fe Trail is going to punt for the first time. Nacho Libre. That doesn't count. Okay. Tyler already chimed in on that one, so. Foxcatcher. I haven't heard of that one. So 1:32 to go on the clock. Oh, they're actually going to go for it. They're going to try to get something out of it. Edwards back to pass. Throwing it downfield. Oh, smartly just knocking it down. A lot of guys would want to take that easy interception, but that would not have been good. So nice job by Royal Valley. Knocking the ball down, 1:22 to go in the first half. And I'm going to head down to the last champion. I haven't heard of that one either. I'll have to look up that one. I'm going to head down to the sideline and not very far so we can get words with Coach Erickson real quick. Santa Fe Trails calls timeout, 2nd and 8. I'll tell you what, I'm not upset about not being back in the press box. Wind's still blowing pretty good. So 2nd and 8 in the first half. Ball setting at about the 41. Short and that. Not sure what the cheering is. Royal Valley. Coach Erickson not too happy about that. Whoever's coming. personal foul doesn't come back and bite him. You hear me okay, Tyler? All right, we'll stay here then. Remember what Will said, stay within the 40, right? I'll stay within the 40. Like I said, personal foul, because that's 8 seconds left, and they still have, they got plenty of time to do what they need to. The winner, and Will get the check up on that. 14-0, I believe. Their second time. That's going to make it 3rd and short. First down, it'll stop the clock as they move the chains. So you got to think that Royal Valley is going to have 2 plays called. So if they can get 8 here, cut it to 10, and then get the ball to second half.
Play resumes. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Panthers. Once again, crowd, it's a big 3rd down for the Charger defense. Let's hear you out there. Come on, I know it's cold, but hands
All right, here we go. 37 seconds left in the half. Make it 3rd and a long 2. Hand it off to Stevens off that left side. Tries to cut it back inside. And he's got it, well, first down. Going behind that big left side. Clock stopped at 30 as they move the chains. So they did have 2 plays called. Low snap. Looking to pass. Has to step up. Breaks 1 tackle and another. Then he gets hit by the 3rd and 4th. Clock running at 17 seconds. Timeout called by Royal Valley. Their last timeout. Big, important stand. We're going to have the game stats with Will and the second. And Tyler, as soon as I get done with Coach Erickson, go ahead and start the music for a little bit, and I'll get up there and try to warm up a little bit. Even the announcer's getting in. No timeouts left. So you got to think they're going to be. It's not a backward lateral. They're going to say the pass to Stevens was a forward pass because as soon as Stevens threw the ball, oh, they got holding. I thought they were going to call an illegal forward pass. wait and see. I thought I saw a holding penalty. Yeah, they've got holding on Royal Valley, so it was, and where I'm standing, it was hard to tell. But as soon as Stevens threw the ball, he threw the flag, and I thought that's what they were calling. So, he's looking for Stevens, and the pass is going to be tipped away by Slaman, by Struthers. Stops the clock at 4 seconds.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Panthers.
So 3rd and 15. That was a nice pass, but nice side. More play, 3rd and 15, 4 seconds to go. And pass is going to be incomplete. So at the half, 34-16. And we'll get with Coach Erickson here real quick. With a 34-16 lead. And Coach, a huge defensive stand for you guys to hold on to that big lead with Royal Valley getting the ball at the half.
Yeah, that we definitely needed that one.
And a nice play by Struthers on that possible downcast.
Yeah, that, to be honest, I thought we were burnt, but Kyle made up some ground, and he's pretty tall, so that helped.
And the offense was working pretty well, especially with the first 3 drives.
Yeah, our offense was rolling pretty good. We got to keep that going in the second half.
All right, good luck second half.
Thank you.
Erickson, real quick, as he goes in for the team. Tyler, go ahead and roll the music real quick, and we'll be back in a little bit with the stats. Let's go ahead and listen to the Santa Fe Trail Band for a little bit. And there's your Santa Fe Trail Band with their halftime performance. A little bit of Dream On at the end of that. Score 34-16, and as you heard Coach Erickson say, pretty big defensive stand by the Chargers on the second half. And athletic director Henry has broke the lights, so we don't have any flashing lights now. Thanks to Henry for breaking that. Anyway, well, you got the halftime stats real quick.
Okay, for Santa Fe Trail, 15 rushes for 95 yards. They were 7 of 8 for passing for 111 for 270 total, with time of possession of 8:36. Royal Valley, 37 attempts rushing for 149 yards. They were 2 of 5 for passing for 37 for a total of 197 on yards and a time of possession of 15:24.
The man, the stat man. And the Charger, what do you go, Spirit Squad? The Chargettes. Come on, Will. The Spirit Squad. And nicely done. See, I'm still used to that first song being on Salina. That's what we always played. So, and they got one more. And nicely done. And they're cold. Will, they are cold. I'm sure they're cold out there because I had my hoodie on and I was cold. Go get your coats on, girls. That's all I got to say. At the half, St. James Academy. Ooh, leading Bishop Miege 14-0. The Battle of the Catholics. Wasn't too long ago, St. James Academy defeated. Whoop, sorry about that. So we got a couple minutes before the start of the second half. And we'll go ahead and just play a little music here real quick before we get ready to do a few adjustments. And we'll be back in a little bit. Bill McIntyre and Tyler Bolt back with you at Santa Fe Trail as we are getting set for the second half with a 34-16 lead. Royal Valley will get the ball to start the second half. I'm going to see if I can adjust my tone on this a little bit. There we go. Just dropping stuff all over the place. Once again, I want to say a huge thanks to everyone joining us on the broadcast. Doran Weekly, Brandon Ball, Landon Burgess, Lisa R., Barb King, and IQ Honk way early. So, and if it ends up being our last broadcast for the year, it's been fun, and possibly be back next year doing at least the home games. Not sure. We'll have to see how things work out, but appreciate everyone with their kind words and joining us on the broadcast. So Santa Fe Trail kicking off. So a decent return for Royal Valley. So I'm going to try to do this on the side, not so crowded in the press box. So first and 10 for Royal Valley. Hand off to Stevens, man. They are really heavy on that left side. I was trying to see, remember the two on the left. So second and 9. Breaking a couple tackles and getting up close to the first down marker. Yeah. Yeah, it's too cold out there. That wind is something else. So third and 3. And just getting it up to 35, just regular smash mouth for Royal Valley. And I believe Oliveira, 19, or see if I can pronounce his name correctly. Oliveira. Stevens gets the ball. I tell you what, they're running a hurry up. They're not letting. And Manny fumbles the ball. It looked like for a second Santa Fe Trail might have had it, but I think Panthers might have recovered it. and they did. So clock running at 10:10. And at some point, Panthers can get a score. The defense has to step up. Right now, being an 18-point lead. Stevenson off that layer, just heavy on that left side. And it's going to be enough for the first down. And off to Stevens again, and man, the good thing about Stevens, the way he runs, that front line doesn't have to hold that block for very long. He's so quick on it. Up to Oliveira, up front, and he's going to get about 4 yards on the play. Clock running at 9:05. McKenzie rolling out, gets away from one man, looks downfield, and pass was almost tipped but complete in for the touchdown. Pass completed to Oscar Ayala, Ayala, and I thought the ball was going to be tipped for a second, but McKenzie with a nice pass. And they're going to go for two. How's it going?
Good.
Thanks.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate the call back. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
And they're pushing the play clock up, so I guess they're going to reset the play. So it looks like Coach Marston wants to go with something a little bit different. And off to the right side, in for the touchdown, or the two-point conversion, Gavin Aiken, the 140-pound junior. So Royal Valley, like I said, when they get their game going, I mean, they're effective. Their front line does a great job blowing the holes open. So makes it a 10-point game now. So clock stopped at 8:52. So I got to think the big difference in the game so far is that safety, and then the safety kickoff with Strother running it back for the touchdown. Getting those extra 10 points just made it huge, because that's been the difference so far. So Blake Slavin with the return. I would look for Coach Erickson. Well, I would look for him to keep the clock rolling. But at the same time, you don't want to take the hand out of Edwards. Worthen breaks tackles across the 50, and he's driven out of bounds at about the 48.
Number 8, McKenzie on the tackle for the Panthers. But not before another Chargers. First down.
Trying to see what Worthen has so far for 10 carries and 90 yards. That's a pretty good average. Back to Worthen. Across the 40, the 35.
Worthen on the carry for the Chargers. Tackled by number 8, McKenzie.
Heavy dose of number 35. I'm not sure what they.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct of the Chargers.
You got to be thinking there was. Yeah, you got to be thinking some words were mentioned that shouldn't have been. So clock at 8:11. After the first down, the penalty. So it'll back it up 15. So even though you got the first down, it's still going to cost you yards. So 1st and 12. Edwards back to pass, stepping up, looking to the right side. Pass complete all by himself.
Pass complete across the middle.
Trying to see who it was.
Number 32.
And that's going to be Schlitzler. And he just found a soft spot.
Tackle was made by number 12.
A nice job by Edwards finding him.
Before another Chargers.
That was, do I dare say that was kind of like Mahomes and Kelsey with Schlitzler just kind of finding that little soft spot? Okay. Will says yes. So we'll go with that. So 1st and 10. Toss to Worthen left side. Tries to break a couple tackles, end up losing a couple yards on the play. So nice pursuit by the Panthers. Looks like Oscar Isla. And trying to see who else. Trying to find number 12's. Griffin Crumpton. Hand off to Worthen. Breaks a couple tackles. Drags a Panther with him. Get off me, he says. Across the 25. Up to the 15. Worthen kind of looked a little bit like Earl Campbell there, just rolling over and dragging a couple guys.
For the Panthers. But not before another Chargers. First down.
Clock stopped at 6:54. So make it 1st and 10. Pass to the left side, complete at the 11, down at the 10 to Slavin. And I start looking. Why do you start? God, you wouldn't be working the clock that much, but trying to take as much time off the clock as you can. Santa Fe Trails only had to punt one time. I believe it's one time, isn't it, Will? He says yes. So 2nd and 5. We're off to the right side. In for the touchdown, Santa Fe Trail. Tanteros with the score.
Gonna bring our score, Chargers 40, Panthers 24. Conversion being attempted.
Okay, I'm gonna do something here. I want everyone to tell Tyler a huge thank you for running the camera because he's doing a hell of a lot better job than the last camera guy we had the last two games because he wasn't worth nothing, and Tyler is making up for that. So I want everyone to get on the chat and tell Tyler a huge thanks for the job on the camera. We got to show Tyler some love. That's how it goes, right, Will? Because you're not even paying attention, were you? You don't pay attention to me anyway. I said we have to show Tyler some love on the chat because the last guy we had running the camera the last two games really wasn't worth a whole lot. Exactly, me. I wasn't worth. So clock at 6:12. Going for the 2-point conversion. Edwards looking the right side. Pass completed and the flat in. Not yet in for the 2-point conversion and good. Makes it 42-24. Back to an 18-point lead. There we go. We got Dorian in there, Lisa R. Thank you, Tyler. See, there you go, kid.
I feel like that person would
Do what? Yep, even Jessica says, great job, Tyler. So, yeah, thanks to, makes it so much easier. Now we just had our two sideline guys. We'd have been sitting perfect tonight. We'd been looking good. So clock at 6:12. Low line drive kick. And they let it go. Barely gets across the goal line. So let's see. Kansas City's taking on Denver. That'd be a Kansas City win, wouldn't you say? Oklahoma's at KU, so that's an easy KU win. Oh, what? I said it. I said it. That doesn't mean it's going to be true. Oh, it's like even Tyler's shaking his head no. Are you an Oklahoma fan, or are you just know better?
No, I'm a K-State fan.
Oh, a K-State fan. Hey. Who's K-State taking on? They're taking on TCU?
I don't remember who it is.
They're at home.
Schedule doesn't matter until Saturday.
Well, tomorrow's Saturday.
So I'll know tomorrow morning.
Well, how about we just find out here real quick? Houston.
They beat TCU.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone had like 5 rushing touchdowns. Avery Johnson, I think that's his name.
So I got to say K-State's going to beat Houston. And Texas, when does Texas play? Well, they have their week off, I'm not sure.
No, they've already had their week off.
Oh, did they? Wow, nice pursuit by Charger defense. Makes it 2nd and 15. Just dragging Chargers with him, breaking tackles. Stevens just. Stevens on the night. Go ahead. 26 for 139 yards.
24 Stevens on the carry. Tackle by number
Add another 11 for Stevens. I'll tell you what, Stevens starting on that right side and going behind that left big side of the line, that's just a big money. There's a counter back to this side. Breaks one tackle. I thought he was almost going to lose it.
number 12 Compton on the carry for the Panthers.
On the carry
Looks like number 20 Greenfield on the charge.
was Crumpton, the sophomore, as Greenfield with the tackle. Clock running 4:50. And it's going to be 3rd and about 3.
Tackle by number 66 Shreve.
So the clock keeps rolling at 4:20.
Give her a big 3rd down. Let's hear it, Charger.
Stevens has the first down across the 45 up to the 44.
Panthers on the carry. So tackle by number 44 Generette. Number 9 Daniels for the Chargers. That's enough for the Panthers first down.
Daniels and Generette on the tackle on Stevens. Clock at 4:04. Quick hits right up the middle again. That one goes up to Crumpton. Back to Stevens off the left side. He's got try to get around the corner. Goes for the first down marker, and they're going to get a flag on that. They may get it. With a bag? Okay. Saw him reach for something. I couldn't tell. I thought it might have got a. Yeah. Tyler says a yellow beanbag. So we'll go with both. No, they broke the chain. It's going to be a first down. Let's see, we got some scores here, Will. Let's see here. Frontenac 42-14 over Girard. Hayden 42-0 over Baldwin. Wellington 32-20 over Circle. Andale 38-0 over Hugonton. Jackson Heights 28-6 over Mission Valley. Wellsville 48-0 over Perry Lecompton. And Victoria 54-0 over Logan Palco. And Holton 40-7 over Bishop Ward. Scores of interest. On the keeper, just dragging some charges with him.
Number 8 McKenzie on the quarterback keeper. Tackle by number 44 Generette.
Just heavily dominant on that left side. Clock running at 3:55. Manny gets a few yards on the fullback carry.
19 out there on the carry of the Panthers. Tackle by number 66 Shreve for the Chargers. Could bring up second long.
McKenzie gets it over to Compton.
12 Compton out there on the carry of the Panthers.
Man, that left side is just collapsing everything. Even Logan says, yes, sir, KU on top. Now, see, Tyler, I like KU and K-State. I like them both. I can do, Aunt says I can't do that, but I can. I can do that. Hand off to Stevens, left side. Counter back to the inside, in for the touchdown. Man,
Who do you cheer for in this K-State KU?
I just hope for a good game. I cheer for a good game by KU and K-State. That's just basketball's the same way. So on the night, as soon as for you can't do that, and Landon says, yeah, I can. For Stevens. For Stevens, 30 carries, 174 yards, and how many touchdowns?
I haven't gotten that.
I think he has 2, maybe 3. 2-point conversion. Compton is in. All right, back to the 10-point deficit where that safety and that kickoff return is the difference. So 1:45 to go in the third. And we're back. Hit the little reset button. Ryan Ragland with you, Will McIntyre with the stats, and Tyler Bolt with the camera work. That 10-point swing is still the difference in the game early. Trying for the onside kick. And it's going to be recovered and down at the 40-yard line. Xavier Davis on the cover. That was the onside kick. Hit the rushing button real quick. Let me see, kind of read through those real quick. Worthen has 12 carries, 111 yards. Tanteros 2 carries for 23. 30 carries for Stevens, 174 yards. Bausch with 5 for 20. Over at 7 for 24. Oh my goodness. That's and see if we can tell. We're backing up our feed. Oh, so on the tackle, looks like on the tackle, yeah. On the tackle, looks like it went a little bit low and spun him around. So we'll go ahead and play some music until they deal with Cody here in a little bit and hope for the best. quick to give everyone an update. They are still attending to Cody Slavin, and they brought out a backboard, and we're waiting for to get him strapped down. So we're just going to go ahead and keep playing the music a little bit and keep him in his thoughts, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Just had a couple people join in, so I want to fill everybody in on what is going on. Cody Slavin on a carry got tackled a little bit low and did like a somersault, and can't quite tell, but when he hit the ground, he was pretty motionless. They brought out a backboard. They have him on it. They're mobilizing him. Kind of hard to tell exactly from up here. We really haven't talked to anyone. I think they're waiting for emergency personnel to get here. And for right now, we're just... And looks like they're getting ready to... Yep, they're picking him up, and I'm not sure where they're going to take him, but they're taking Cody Slavin in. They've got him immobilized. So thoughts with him, and hopefully everything turns out okay. Hopefully everything is just precautionary. So we'll get back to the game here in just a few. So we'll be back here in a few minutes. All right, and we are back to play. 1:32 to go in the third quarter. Makes it 1st and 10. Handoff. Big hole. Breaks one tackle to get in, but he's down across the 30-yard line. And I'm trying to see who that was.
That was Worthen on the carry.
Oh, Worthen. Didn't look like him for a second. It was Worthen on the carry.
That's enough for another Chargers. First down.
I wish I knew where my, yeah, we're suspecting my sheet, my roster sheet for Santa Fe Trail went out the window, or out the door when I opened it, oh well. Handoff on the jet play. Cuts it back inside, back to the out, across the 5, and for the touchdown. Santa Fe Trail for the score. (48-32), and just like that, was that 3 plays later? 2? 2 plays after the extended timeout, Santa Fe Trail goes back to the score. And back to the 2-point conversion. Toss to Worthen. He's got a blocker ahead of him in easy for the 2-point score. And makes it 48-32.
No, it's going to be 50. They called it. If they get the 2, it's 50.
Oh, that wasn't. I thought that was the score on the touchdown.
Hold on.
What was I looking at? See, I got so excited, I thought they scored on that one. That's probably why Worthen had an easy truck into the end zone. So a long 2-point conversion. Edwards back to pass, steps up, and that's going to be way overthrown. So 48-32, 14-point game. 51 seconds to go in the third. So the winner of this game will take on the winner between Baldwin and Topeka Hayden. And last check, Topeka Hayden was defeating Baldwin. I believe that game would be at Topeka Hayden, with Hayden being 8-0. And taking it to 20. Across the 35. And that may back it up a little bit.
Is it on us again? Personal foul. Oh. Telling this to be a personal foul against the Panthers.
and make it 1st and 10. Hand off to Compton. What is
Number 12, Compton on the carry for the Panthers. Tackle made by number 20, Greenfield of the Chargers. It's going to bring up 2nd and long for the Panthers.
I'll tell you what, the trainer is 14 out there quick. Is 14 EMT class or whatever?
back up? Oh, God, it stopped him just short of the 30-yard line. Trying to get an update on Cody. Things are sounding good, so we'll just leave it at that. So good, big thoughts to Cody, and we're going to have the offsides on Santa Fe Trail.
It's going to be offsides of the Chargers. Costing 5 quarter and off the field.
Not that I'm aware of.
So they're going to make it a 1st down. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take a timeout real quick, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a few minutes. Well, now wait a minute.
Oh, they fumbled it.
Stevens on the third of the Panthers. Fumble on the play recovered by your Chargers.
Well, I thought the clock was at 0 and they ran into the play.
Brings up the end of the 3rd quarter.
And a fumble by Royal Valley. And Santa Fe Trail recovers, so that was kind of odd. All right, now we'll play some music until we get the game going again. And they didn't waste much time getting the 4th quarter going. Yeah, this drive here could pretty much put the game away, being up by 16. Hand off to Worthen. Gets by a few tackles, up across the 40, up to about just shy of the 39-yard line. I got to be totally honest. I'm seeing guys out there with short sleeves. When I was in high school and it was this cold, and if I was short sleeves, I was a weenie. Something about that cold in my arms I couldn't do. So 11-13, clock running. And they go with the jet, but we're going to call the play dead. And we're going to have false start on Santa Fe Trail. So back it up 5 yards. Clock stopped at 11:09. Started up again. Yeah, that's Tyler's thinking the same thing I am. Just keep the clock rolling. Just keep the ball on the ground. Heavy dose of Worthen. So 3rd and 9. Short. Edwards rolling out. Pass complete out of bounds just before the 30.
Complete to number 16, Struther for the Chargers.
Struthers with the reception.
That's enough for another Chargers. First down.
Clock stopped at 10:37. Play clock at 15 seconds, so plenty of time after they break the huddle. Winner of this game will take on the winner between Topeka Hayden and Baldwin. And last report, Hayden had the lead. Toss to Worthen. Got behind his blocker, and he tried his blocker to get going. Stumbled a little bit. The clock going at 10:10. And we're going to have a flag on the play. Worthen, 3 yards to check the. Do what? Oh. And backs it up a little bit. Edwards looking left, has a scramble, gets rid of the man open inside in the middle, but just a bit short, and probably a good thing it was, as it fell short. Bausch on the cover. So 3rd and 16. Pirates coming on the blitz, and Edwards needs to get rid of it. But he does, and makes a complete first down and more. Sidesteps down to the 10-yard line. Struthers finds the spot. Edwards finds him. I'm not going to say it, but that looked like a little KC Red Razzle Dazzle there, Will.
That's enough for another Chargers. First down.
So clock stopped at 9:28 as they move the chains, get the clock rolling again. Fake the handoff. Edwards looking near side. Right across the middle. Pass complete for the touchdown. Touchdown Santa Fe Trail. Makes it 54-32. Chase Jaranet with the touchdown reception, just all by himself, dragging the middle on a little slant. Getting a big hand from his team down there. What was that? He did play offense. Maybe that's why they're giving him high fives when he gets back to the sideline. Because, dude, you're not supposed to catch the ball. Worthen on the carry, in for the 2-point conversion. 56-32 is the score. 9:09 to go in the game. We have to see if we can find, let me see. Nah, I don't want that. Trying to see if I can find, where'd you see the scores at, Will? Yeah, that's where I'm at, but I didn't see where the, yeah, let's see if we can find some scores here. Here we go. Now we find some scores. Yeah, let's see if we can find some in the area. Oh my. I have to mention this one, my alma mater, Salina Central, getting annihilated by Russell at home, 57-6. That's not good. Let's see if we can find some scores within the. Shawnee Heights shutting out Sumner Academy. Well, still looking, trying to find the scores in the area that we need. Tonganoxie defeating Ottawa 45-10. Frontenac over Girard 42-20. Wellington 41. Circle 34. Andale 46-0 over Hugonton. Jackson Heights 36-12 over Mission Valley. Wellsville 48-6 over Perry Lecompton. Holton 53-19 over Bishop Ward. And I'm trying to find the Baldwin score. There we go, 48-0. Topeka Hayden over Baldwin, so it looks like it'll be Santa Fe Trail going to Topeka Hayden next week over an undefeated team. 8:19 to go in the game. Wow, that one got absolutely nowhere. It's one of the few times that Royal Valley hasn't been able to get much going on a play. Clock running at 8 minutes. 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Looking left side for the pass. Had him open, intercepted. The pass was short. Returned to the 35. And Santa Fe Trail pretty much seals up the game with the interception, but 7:35 to go still in the game. 56-32, 24 pin. Thinking bowling. Or make that 26-point lead. I'm thinking bowling when I say pin, Tyler, just so you know. Because that's what I've done for 40 years. So it jumped in for a second. Will's laughing at me. So 7:35 to go in the game. I'm thinking keep the ball on the ground and keep moving the chain to keep the clock going. Ottinger with the carry. And I got to think Coach Erickson's going to take a lot of time off the clock here. Ice baby when it's 20 degrees wind chill. I like that. That works out well. Now we just need the haircut with the hair gel that's spiking straight up. Conjure with the carry, stopped at the line of scrimmage. So clock running at 6:50. You used to do that Ice Ice Baby dance, didn't you, Will? Long time ago. But what was the original song to Ice Ice Baby? Under Pressure. Exactly. Yeah, but he didn't know it, though. That was the problem. Oh! Edwards with sack. What? Do what? Oh, you hang around us. We'll teach you things that you know it's totally worthless to know, but you'll never forget. So clock stopped at 6:12. And it's third and 16. Yeah. So we're gonna. There we go. Got it moved up to 6:17 instead of 6:13, which I know, Tyler. I'm thinking the same thing. It's cold. We want to go home, right? So third and 16. No, he. Yeah. We got discussions going on here. So it's cold. It's cold pizza. That's bachelor pizza. You grew up with a lot of things in high school. So third and 21. This is what you don't hear in the press box when the broadcast press box. So it's kind of like Grand Central Station sometimes. Clock at 6:12. Edwards back to pass. Yeah. That was a nice little drag route. And he was wide open. Bad news is I dropped a pass. The good news is we're up 26, so it didn't cost us that much. No, that'd be 26. Oh yeah, no, God, where's my math at? Where is my math at? 24. I don't know. I know, that's why I don't. This whole week has been off with work and everything. Numbers are just, I don't know. They just lost to Russell and got shut out at home. I did go to El Saline for 1 year. And I'm not Catholic, so I couldn't go to Sacred Heart. Think of it. I had too many cozies in my life. We'll just put it that way. Southeast of Saline? No, that's Gibson. I didn't go there. I was a Mustang. There's a nice tackle at the 30. No, they're playing Russell and got beat. Wait a minute, SHHS. Yeah, there's another Mustang playing Russell then. I just saw the Mustang they were playing. Russell was there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Central and Great Bend are playing that Central. Best man at my wedding.
That's right. Back to pass. Going deep. And another interception. Underthrown just a tick. Breaks one tackle and another across the 50. Out of bounds of the 45. We're going to have a late flag.
Is that? I think that's 5.
Slavin with the interception. Tried to go deep again, and they had him open, but underthrew him just a tick, just like the last one. So ball back to Santa Fe Trails, and I would think keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock going. Wow. See, now I got to go back. Ooh, Linden big, 55-0 over Co-op. Oh my goodness. Trying to find some of the other scores. So we're playing the YMCA. Old school. Handoff up the middle, not much there on second down. Southwestern Heights is the game I was looking at against Russell. That's why, and they had the same logos as Salina Central, so that's what I was looking at. But they're going to have another unsportsmanlike conduct. Coach Erickson's going to go out and talk to the White Hat and find out what happened on this one. So 4:54 to go in the game. And the winner of this game will play Hayden. So 4:54, second and 25 for Santa Fe Trail after the interception. Yeah, should be second. They flipped it unintentional, I guess. Unintentional. Edwards rolling out. He kind of uses the ref as a pick. I'll tell you what, Edwards was pretty close to stepping out of bounds. before that throw. So clock stopped at 4:43. And on the punt, they're going to let it go across the 35-yard line, up to 35, or 25, excuse me. So it stopped at 4:32. Let's take a look at some of these stats here, Will. .473 total yards for Santa Fe Trail, 352 for Royal Valley unofficially, but man, that's a lot of, what was that again? That's over 800? 850? 820. 825. That's a lot of running. Four something? 450? 3? Oh, timeouts in the cold. They are not fun. So clock at 4:32, the rest of the game. Nice job up the middle by Santa Fe Trail, not on the carry by Compton. Compton on the carry again. So we'll head down after the game and get some words with Coach Erickson. Stevens with the carry. He's across the 40. He's going to have enough for the first down. Up the middle, not much there. Stevens with the carry up across the 50, up to the 49, across midfield. I'll tell you what, nice stop. Oh, there's got to have the flag on that. Now they're not going to get the flag on that one. Had a nice little push in there, a little frustration. I can get that. On the keeper, breaking some tackles across the 45 on the first down. Clock stopped at 2:29 right now. And a flag on the play. Not a good time for the game to get chippy. as we'll head down here in a little bit with Coach Erickson as they're going to have to prepare to take on Topeka Hayden. I didn't get what the final, what the Topeka Hayden score was. Trying to find a spot. Flag on the play. And it's against Santa Fe Trail. They're going to have holding. The only thing Dorian wants to know about Cody, the only thing we know is that he was alert and moving all his extremities, but they, like I said, were strapping him down for precautions and stuff. So initially everything was good, but don't want to say anything for sure what we know. So everything sounded good. Stevens with the carry up the middle on the first down. Clock rolling at 1:38. As we're going to head down and get a word with Coach Erickson. And clock rolling at 1:10. Stop the clock at 59 seconds. To 40. The kick. Trail as they will have to head to the regional. Can't remember if it's regional or sectional. So Santa Fe Trail will get their first postseason win since 2016. Fun watching these. Huge thank you, Chris, for asking us to bring you the home game. Have us back next year. We'll have it even bigger and better next year. But that's something having the broadcast and everything. So it's been fun. I appreciate everyone that's chimed in on the chat page and with. And huge thanks to Dustin Duck Martin and my son Jeff Ragland, Hevel on the sidelines, Will McIntyre with the stats this year, and of course Tyler Bolt. So 35. And since 2000. Speakers. Not sure what I'm doing. If we can, we just might hit the game to Erickson's probably going to get with his team real quick. Kind of, but it still feels in really good condition. Once again, thanks to everyone joining us throughout the year. And who knows? Santa Fe Trail wins, we may be back in. Get with him afterwards. And I'll tell you what, Royal Valley, they've got a good offense, man. They run that. And then the kickoff return after the safety, and then Strother had the return for touchdown to put them up by 8. It just kept going, or kept them up by 16. So just waiting on Erickson to get done. And I'll tell you what, this is cool. This wind is something else for sure. And big props to the band staying out here, the cheerleaders. They weren't able to bundle up a whole lot. I'm not out here this long, and I'm already ready to get back in the. with Coach Erickson real quick. I'll even take my hoodie off. Coach, I'll tell you, early in the game it looked like that safety and then Struthers' kickoff return off the kickoff was going to be the difference because it just kept going back and forth. But, man, that Royal Valley team, they can run that offense really well and cause problems off that left side.
Yeah, that offense is a pain. You don't see anything like it all year, and then it takes a lot to prepare for it, and they do a great job with it. They just, hats off to them. It's hard to stop.
And you had to feel pretty good after that little scenario there to get you up by 16.
Yeah, that definitely helped out. We needed that bad because it was just back and forth all night.
And then you had the back-to-back interceptions, which put them in the situation where they had to pass the ball, they had to start gaining something, ended up being short, and you got lucky with a couple interceptions.
Yeah, and that was the goal. We wanted them to have to pass because we knew we could hang with them there. That run game is tough to stop, and it took too long to get us there. So
well, by Will's totals, we had over 850 yards offense by both guys together. Now you get to go up the road at Topeka Hayden. That's not going to be an easy one at all.
No, not at all. But man, that's what we're here for. So we're just happy for this win, and we are super happy. Friday yesterday at practice, we didn't even act like it was even possible to be the last day of practice, and I love it. And I still haven't said anything about it.
Well, I just in case, I hope you guys get the upset. I hope there's a way. Watching you guys this season and getting to meet you and interact with you and stuff, and everything's been great. So best of luck to you guys next week.
You guys enough for doing this for us. That's pretty big time. So I appreciate you guys, and of course our fearless AD. I know he conned you guys into coming, so I appreciate him too.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Erickson on the win against Royal Valley, and that's going to do it. Hopefully we're back again, but if not, thanks for everyone joining us here on the broadcast this year. For Will, for Tyler, for Jeffrey, who's helped me out this year, and Dustin Duck Martin. I'm Ryan Ragland. Thanks again. Your final score, whatever it was, you see it on the score there. I don't have it in front of me, but anyway, thanks again. Have a great weekend. Go Cats. Go Hawks. We don't care about Missouri. They have an off week or whatever. So anyway, have a great weekend. Everyone stay warm, and we will see you another time.